Meghan Markle here.
Today is September 25, 2025. It is 10:21 a.m. So whatever video I recorded this morning, I edited and it's rendering right now. In a few, I'll upload it on YouTube. So on my last video, I said I was gonna do some review of some YouTube videos that have some TikTok videos. I would like to share my thought with you. So before I do that, I went to Twitter to see what were some of the things that were happening. I'll come to this later. I put some tweets. I made a quick list about, let me see, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tweets. I thought I shared them with you. These are the tweets that well, not all, but the first few ones are the one that I will normally share with you regarding Harry and Meghan, whatnot. So let's get these out of the way, because lately I haven't seen much tweet about Harry and Meghan, so I don't know what's going on. All right, so let's do the first tweet. What is this here? Okay, this is new. I like to listen to him, so he tends to have some good information. Let me see something. All right, this was not on my list, but I did come across a video about this particular event that Kamala Harris was doing, and the protester that was there. I saw it. I was like, should I talk about it? But since it's here and he's making, I guess he's commenting on the protest, let's see what he says here. A pro-Palestinian protesters at Kamala book tour. Since he didn't show the protest that was going on at that event, I recorded separately. Let me share it with you first before I go over his video. Okay, here's the protest. I have two versions of it from different angles.
I actually also write about this, okay? Which is about what I know about how and why you are saying what you are saying now and how I felt about it. You're not letting me talk. You know what? I respect your right to speak, but you're not letting me speak. Down, unlike the current president of the United States. What's happening right now in Gaza, what is happening to the Palestinian people is outrageous and it breaks my heart. I get it.
Alright? Let's listen.
Let me be frank and let's be fucking for real. The pro-Palestinian hecklers here in America are the most unserious bunch on the fucking planet. So you're telling me you went to Ticketmaster, fought off scalpers, spent nearly probably $1,000 to $400 to $500 fucking dollars.
That's how much it is? What? Almost $900? Wow. Okay.
For a Kamala Harris tour ticket to heckle a private citizen with no fucking power. So you would rather be performative and give money to somebody you hate rather than being like me who has privately given money to Palestinian causes. Unlike y'all, I'm not fucking performative. With the amount of money that you gave to Kamala, you could have gave to fucking Human Appeal. You could have gave to Gaza. You could have gave to...
Okay, I was coughing. I had to pause. I didn't know it was that much. Many of these people who's making those noise regarding Palestine and things like that, like he said, they're not serious. It's probably the other side who wants. They have enough money to waste, to spend as much as they want. To confuse people. The key thing here is to confuse people. Make those people vote against their best interests. That's all they want. Because they themselves, they are laser focused on what they want to do. Okay? If these Palestinian Americans were paying close attention and focus on what's really, really matter, they would have voted the right way, and some of the things that's going on globally would not have happened. Because America would have been somewhat in the right direction. But since nobody seems to be, I would not say nobody, since a good portion of Americans don't understand the freedom that they have, it's very unfortunate that we had to go through what we are dealing right now. But let's finish listening to him.
to Sudan. But nah, you want to play fucking games with a private fucking citizen with no fucking power. Right now, men, women, and fucking children are dying from famine in Gaza. But you want to burn motherfucking money going after Kamala Harris for what? Is it her pantsuit or is it her complexion? The anti-blackness is getting out of fucking control in this damn country. And the only reason why y'all got so much smoke for Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, who said he's going to turn Gaza into a parking lot and he's going to take ownership of it and it's going to be Trump Gaza. Even the fact that he put out this AI video.
Donald told him to set you free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza is shining bright. Golden future, a brand new light. Face the destiny is done. Trump Gaza #1.
And still no smoke. You want me to believe that they're not anti-black. And no, not all pro-Palestinian people are. But the ones who heckle Kamala Harris and the ones who wanted us to sit out during the election would rather a white supremacist than a competent black woman who called for a ceasefire.
I remember a little bit right after the election on YouTube, I was starting to see not this video itself. This is the first time I just saw that commercial that he just showed about Trump, but there was a different type of commercial that I was seeing, like a futuristic type of thing, that how Israel and Gaza will be. And then as things starting to turn a different route, I haven't seen it anymore. So these people are dangerous. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I don't want to go too deep into comments and things like that. It just popped up on my timeline and I decided to share it with you. This one I had put on my list. All right, I shared this information on my last video and I did vote. So this is another reminder. I voted, she got my vote. So I'll leave the link again of where you could go and vote. And it's also on my community board, okay? For you to vote for Meghan's podcast, Confession of a Female Founder. She has been nominated for a podcast award or something like that, okay? Next tweet. I'm still sick. Occasionally I keep on coughing. All right, so this one I put on my list. Stassi Schroeder is no longer a fan of Duchess Meghan after she didn't get a PR gift box. Who is she? I have no idea who she is. So she's upset only if JTB did a review of her. Let's see. It's another I wanna be famous move. There's a laugh. Yeah, I bet she was never a friend if she was Duchess Meghan, who have sent her a PR package. It was her wishes to be Meghan's friend. Could be. Who? Well, whoever she be, she crawled right back into the dungeon. Snake that she is, that's a damn crybaby. Still following as ever on Instagram. Okay, I really don't know who she is. Who? Y'all be making up white people. That's comment is very subtle, but it's kind of funny. So I guess she won't be renting her daughter out to the Sussex anymore. Okay, I don't know who she is, but anyway, let's go to the next tweet. But for this video, my whole focus wanted to be to do some TikTok video review. All right, let's listen to this one here. There's the laugh here. Take that for the people at the back. All right, the Sussexes minding their business. She's probably talking about the podcast being nominated. Let's see.
If I get one more person mentioning the Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry on why they weren't in the UK meeting with President Trump and the First Lady, because they live here in the US. Remember, they are not working royals. So why would they be in the UK trying to meet with the US president? Y'all don't need them for that. You have Prince William and Kate to do that. The two people that you want in the royal family that are working royals. So let them work. The Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry, they have businesses here in the U.S. Remember, they have a partner called Netflix, so they're tending to their business.
Let me pause really quickly. Off topic, while she mentioned Netflix, I hope Netflix is paying attention to other companies in the U.S. who's listening to Trump to do his bidding for him, because once Netflix does that, that will be the ticket for my husband to get, cancel Netflix. Okay, I don't care. I want to support Harry and Meghan. We have Netflix. This is the only, how do you call this, streaming service we have. I only want one. It's either this or that. It doesn't matter the name, but for now, it's Netflix. In support of Harry and Meghan. As soon as Netflix decided to go savage and listen to Trump type of mentality, I'm done. I'll drop it in a flash. Yes, I want to support Harry and Meghan, but as soon as those streaming service Netflix decided to do a stupidity and listening to Trump type of mentality, it's done. And one thing I have said, at some point, it's very crucial for Harry and Meghan. They're making a lot of money. I hope they're thinking about it. It's for them to create their own platform, because there's too many savages around them who wants to make sure they fail. So, and I guess they're lucky. This is the streaming service that they partner with, they're doing business with, is Netflix. But at the end of the day, because of the kind of hate, unnecessary hate, that don't want them to flourish and succeed. And right now, the way things is going for them, to see them flourish and prosper with their endeavor, business, whatever they're doing, okay, they need to create their own platform. I'm saying this from the outside. I truly understand it's not easy, okay? It's not easy, but since they are in the business of making business and they going full blast on that, it would be best, it would be beneficial to them, where they could control everything that they do that needs to be televised to people. Okay, like for instance, Invictus. All right, people could subscribe to, if they were able to create their own platform, people will subscribe to their platform, and they have the option of signing different people, similar to Netflix, of what kind of shows they want on their platform. Okay, so for instance, for Invictus, you had the UK who had right to show Invictus. I think it was the last one that was in Canada. So from what I've heard, I haven't been there, but I heard a lot of complaining. People were complaining that they didn't see the game in the UK. But UK, I forgot which platform that bought the right for Invictus to air it in the UK. They didn't do it. Instead, what it seems like they did is just to report on it. Similar to like anybody or any news outlet could report on it. Alright? But they didn't really show or create a time slot to show the games for people who, let's say, a family member who wasn't able to go to Canada to, support their respective friends or father, you name it, parents, family. Okay, at least they could watch it at home. They didn't do that. They report on it. So if Harry and Meghan were to have their own platform, they have control of that. Okay, instead of worrying, well, I don't know what their worries are, but the vultures that going around them trying to put them down. Because at some point, that CEO of Netflix may not be there. Okay, it could be a different CEO. So I hope they're really looking into that, and they have Oprah to look into as guidance, because Oprah had her own network. They could learn the good and the bad, the experience of Oprah. Okay, so let's continue with that.
At home in Montecito, California, minding their business. I am totally confused on why y'all keep bringing them up. Don't y'all got people in the royal family that you want to be there? Talk about them. Why are you talking about people that you don't want in the UK nor to be a part of the royal family? Why are you still bothering with them? Because you know what? They're the only people that actually has something for you to talk about. Because the ones that you claim to love, they ain't got nothing to talk about. They're boring, remember? Keep them out of your mouths and tend to the people over there while they're tending to their business. They ain't worried about you.
All right, so it's almost like a MAGA. I was like the first video that I just showed you about the protests regarding Palestine at the beginning of this video. These people cannot stay in peace. There's one video I just saw. This writer, a black writer, was doing an event, a signing event. This MAGA went over there. Let me go look for it. Went over there, tried to disturb her peace of mind. Okay, and you had, I didn't show that, another MAGA who went to an all-black college to disrupt the peace of mind. I'm telling you, these people, they are disturbed. They are trying to trigger Black American to act. And God, please protect your babies, African American. Make them keep their composure, their calmness, and you take care of those MAGAs. Because only you, God, the true God, the ones African American pray to and believe in, only you can deal with those MAGAs to keep them far away from well-minded African Americans or just people in general. Let me see if I could find or before I go to that particular video I was mentioning, let's read some of the comments. Okay, well said. If I'm not mistaken, Harry and Meghan were in the UK when he came for the first visit and they didn't go. I mean, Harry and Meghan, all right, they are not the face of the monarchy, okay? Even when they were in the UK. Let's say when they were in the UK, they didn't leave yet. They were just supporting roles, okay? Supporting the institution. The people that are the key role for the institution, let's say when Harry and Meghan were in the UK, the Queen, obviously, Charles, obviously, and William. So right now, and was William's firstborn. He's too young, so he can't participate in these events now. All right, so once the Queen died, she died, you have Charles and then William. These are the two. And then William's son, again, he's still too young to participate in those events. And once Charles died, depend on when he died and the age of that younger person, William's son, firstborn, then he will move up. But Harry and Meghan were the supporting roles. But the institution didn't want them. They kicked them out. So why these people are crying for them? And if they were there and then they participate in those functions, okay, they'll be calling like they want the spotlight, all that typical talking point. All right, preach, sister, and knock sense into these stupid minds. All right, so let me look for that event that I was talking about, the signing book of that African American. Let me pause and look for it. All right, so there it is here. I'm telling you, these people are disturbed. They are possessed. All right, This MAGA Trump Weirdo showed up at a book signing for a black author and decided to disrupt the whole event while harassing her and being a racist. They really want the blacks to come and start fighting back against their racist and vile behavior, but they won't give them the satisfaction. All right, I'm telling you, these people are possessed. He was saying a lot of profanity, so I'll let you listen to some.
I don't need to do anything. Stop telling me this is not Nazi Germany. I don't need to do anything. Stop telling me what to do. Call the cops on me. Go ahead, you do that. You go ahead and do that. You go ahead, you go there. You go there.
So that's that. There was some profanity near the end, so let me go through it really quickly. That's what I was talking about. And the people were just getting up and leave and like, I don't want to deal with you. One day they will find their match. They will find their match. There's some people who don't care and do what needs to be done and then bounce. So that's what I wanted to show you when the other thing came up. So next tweet. I'm already 18 minutes, so there might be part 2. Looks like Trump was unimpressed. There's the laugh here. So this is Jodiva Squaddy who retweeted that. LOL, all that phoning and behaving like groupies for Trump, and he still dissed them, both privately and publicly. Quote, he told King Charles he won't drag him around Washington monuments when he visits the U.S. Oh, did he? I don't follow them. If the squad didn't share this, I will not know. Exclusive. Donald Trump won, and he'd had enough of beautiful things on UK state visit. Lib Dem culture spokesperson Max Wilkinson said, quote, well, that's gratitude for you. Perhaps next time we should offer him a tour of the local spray tan studio and a happy meal. This is the thing here. The MAGA's type of mindset, okay? There's different group of evil people that came together under the MAGA type mindset. The MAGA type of Trump, they took control of everything. But before that, the evil ones were doing their evil thing, like the Heritage Foundation and some other groups were doing their own damages. But these people come together, evil people come together under the MAGA umbrella to do their thing. The Epstein, all of this under that same umbrella. But at the end of the day, the institution, the UK type of MAGA, they want the institution to be gone. Okay? They want their position. Once they're gone, they're going to create a new type of government. Because I think right now they have constitutional monarchy. Whichever way, shape or form the institution interact with the government, I don't know, but I know it's a constitutional monarchy. They don't have full power, but whatever. They want to get rid of them so they could create their own, and then the power will be under whatever, if it's a prime minister or president or whatever they're gonna have as the head of the government, and then they could do their damage and stuff like that. All right, so that's that. I don't even want to go in the comment, but they were kissing up to him. The key thing here, and then for having him stay at the one of their castles, okay, is to further drag the royal family. All right, they could have done the state visit because it is part of their duty, because they do that every year for whichever president that they have in the U.S. It's fine. I can understand that because it's part of their ally relationship, whatever. Depend on how you see it, okay? It doesn't matter, but it is what it is. But the fact that they went to that extra step, invite him to sleep over in the castle, and then knowing the nonsense that's going on around the Epstein and all that. This is not to say the royal family is exempt from the Epstein. They're truly involved. But to at least, while everything is quiet, to stay away from that noise. But instead, they said, come over, let's kumbaya some more, and let's talk about Epstein. They deserve it. All right, so that's that. I'm not going to go in the comment. Next tweet. Okay, so this has to do with Kamala Harris. What is that? Okay, so she's doing a tour. By now, you should know she has a book, and I mentioned on my last video, she's doing tours going around, and I think this is one of those where the protests, Palestine protests. All right, let's see here. Quote, we really had this whole conversation with my team. Should we do excerpt? And I was like, there's the word here. Shit, remember the parable. The way she curses so casually is giving me life, please. And when she was doing Rachel Maddow, she held back a little bit. And I pointed out in the video, the last video that I just did. I already did the thumbnails. Oops, I turned it off. Where is it? That, okay? It's in there. That's Rachel Maddow who was interviewing her. That would be the thumbnails for that video. All right, let's go back. Let's listen. It's 1 minute and 44 seconds. Screenshot.
Don't just go with the excerpt, I'm telling you. In fact, we really had this whole conversation with my team, should we do excerpts? And I was like, shit, remember the parable of
the way it come out. But anyway, let's continue.
parable of the blind man and the elephant? So here's how that goes. Basically, I'm going to probably mess it up, but this is the essence of it. So you present the elephant to the blind man, and with the idea that the blind man will be able to tell what the elephant looks like, but you only give the blind man the trunk. And then it will think that that person will think, it's a metaphor, that the whole elephant looks like the trunk, right? And that's what I was worried about with the excerpts, that everyone would think that the excerpts are the whole book. But the book, in fact, is a journal of 107 days, and what I hope offers everyone kind of a under the hood look at what's involved in this stuff. And the end of the book is the afterword, so after the 107 days. And so when we got back, Doug is here. Dougie, where are you? So when we got back to LA after the inauguration, I had a lot to unpack. Physically and metaphorically. It was a lot. And a lot of time to just start reflecting, because it's just, my nature is such that I'm task-oriented, and during those 107 days, I really didn't allow myself to reflect, because there was so much to do. So we got back to LA, and we started unpacking.
Wow, I would love to hear some more.
Don't just go with the excerpt.
Alright, so these are the comments. I don't want to go too much into it. There's not that much anyway. Next tweet. I'm sorry I'm running through some of these tweets. Alright, so there's this here. Apple phone laugh. I guess that's regarding iPhone or something like that. Let's listen to this.
Hey, and to Apple, baby, I don't give a damn how many phones y'all come out with. I'm not upgrading mine. Okay, I will finish eating the apple off the back of this iPhone 12 before I go and get an iPhone 20, whoever. I don't even know what number y'all on right now. That's insane. Every 3 months, y'all talk about, look at the glimpse of the new iPhone and the shit $1,800. Are you crazy?
What?
I barely even like answering this one. I don't even like to talk on my phone. You want me to upgrade it for what? A brighter screen? Because that's all you did. You ain't do nothing but add a little bit more brightness.
From what I understand, anything with Apple, all right? If something happened, let's say you have a computer that's Apple or whatever it may be, an iPhone, you cannot fix it yourself. They do the packaging or whatever, the way they put the thing together. You cannot do it on your own. You have to go to them and pay extra for them to fix it for you. For me, for a phone, what I need, I could talk to somebody. And extra perk is I could go online. I don't really need it, but if it's there, I could go online, do some stuff, and that's pretty much it. And the time. I don't like to wear jewelry, time, or watch or something like that. But the key thing for me for a smartphone or any phone is that I could talk. That's the key thing. But all these extra things, paying $1,800 for a freaking phone, are you freaking kidding me? That was a phone that I had for a very long time. Like I said, I could call people, I could receive phone calls and things like that. I didn't have any problem. And it was so freaking huge. My husband used to make fun of me for having the phone because it was outdated. And he went and bought me a new phone. I literally told him, I don't need a new phone. He went and bought it anyway because he felt bad for me. But yeah, I don't know why people are spending so much for... Well, it's a little bit different. If you are a business person, you're running a business. All right, I don't know the function or different things that some of those phones can do, unlike my cheap phone that I have. But if you're running a business, perhaps you'll need a more advanced phone. But I'm pretty sure you could find another advanced phone other than iPhone. Let's listen to her. But for kids though, for kids who want iPhone, that's a big no-no.
This to the next phone. Y'all be sitting here talking about, look at the cameras. I don't give a damn. Long as my front camera work and it get all my good angles, why do I care about the back camera? I don't care. I'm not upgrading it. Stop sending me all the memos. Hell, I just disputed your $9.99 for your Apple Music because you know damn well I done had this phone for so long. I ain't never subscribed to no Apple Music. Y'all better quit playing with me. Same with Jordans. I don't give a damn how many pair come out. I'm never standing in that line trying to get them. I will call my Chinese cousins because they done already had them 2 weeks before they even came out anyways. Y'all be sitting, I'm talking about fighting over shoes that is just a different color. Same shoe, different color. $200 and $300. Y'all be the main one asking somebody for $20, but I see y'all in the Hibbits line. Get out of my face. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, I like my old stuff. I'm going to keep it old. I'm going to keep it just how it is because ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm talking about the battery acid, the damn numbers and the letters going to have to fall off this bitch before I get another phone. I promise.
I hope other people think the same way that she does. One thing about her though, her teeth is very white. Alright, so there's all of this. Let's move on. I never had an iPhone or Apple phone, whatever you call it. I got the cheapest that I can get. Alright, so there's this tweet here. White tourists are ruining Japan, treating it like a theme park. Alright, so let's listen to this. 42 seconds.
Japan is not your theme park. Hometown is being ruined by the tourist who doesn't respect
God.
our culture. Could be destroyed. People trash, people even in locals' garden. So be clear, be firm. Japan is not your theme park. This is people's home. People live here. They work hard and keep this place beautiful. Everything here is kept clean, and that's the reason it feels special. Of course, you can enjoy Japan, but there are rules. If you cannot respect the people who live here and the culture, please don't come. I want to as many people as possible to see this video. So please share it.
Alright, so there's that. They go places, they don't respect other people's places. I mean, it sounds very innocent, and I'm glad she put it out. Let people know. White tourists are ruining Japan. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, let's see here. It's only when a black person does it that they see there is an immigrant problem in Japan. Okay, I don't know. Hard to believe English speakers are the problem and all the warning are in the native language. Why whites think every place is a theme park and have so since they got on the ship. This is not new to Japan, but for some reason the Japanese think that the race that son them twice for no reason will respect their couch. When white people worship goes wrong. Send this to the white dog from the UK posing as Japanese national, the Logan Paul type. I spoke about him once. He went to that place where some people go unalive themselves, and he record that place. I forgot the name of it. Alright, so someone like that. Alright, and I believe he's one of those who ruined the way that YouTube have moved forward. Alright, the Logan Paul types been trashing Japan since the nuke. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, So this guy, once I finish share that video, I'll scroll down. I'll show you who he is. Okay. I did not recognize him at first. OMG. Let's listen. It's 37 seconds. There will be screenshot. All right. Look at his profile. The black guy. All right.
Can you rate me 1 to 10?
Rate you on what, baby?
My look.
10.
What you man?
Oh my God.
Am I looking at what I think I'm looking at?
What do you mean? What do you think about trans women?
Here we go. What parts do you still have?
I have a beard.
Fuck you.
And can I have your number?
No.
Why not?
I'm famous. And I'm probably gonna get in trouble for making this video.
So, what's your Instagram?
Nope. You'll find it. You know exactly.
Bitch!
Alright. This is him, okay? He lost some weight. That's him, okay? There's here. F. That's him. Okay? So, I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know. Next one. And this is my last one. Maybe I'll do another video and start with what I really wanted this video to be. Those TikTok, YouTube videos. Video foreign riders succumb the heat at the UCI Road World Championship in Kigali, Rwanda. Alright, so it seems like they're having some sort of similar to Tour de France type of thing that's happening in Rwanda. And the heat over there, these foreigners cannot take it. Alright, 54 seconds. I'm muting it because of the music, okay? Oh my God. The heat. He looks like from the Middle East. Isn't the Middle East is as hot as, well, oh, I thought he was from the Middle East, some country in the Middle East. But looking at the shirt flag, it's Italian. Never mind. I never been to any of those places, so I will not know the difference. The hottest place that I've been was Nevada. Oh my God, I have never felt a heat like this in my life. That was before I had kids. We went to Vegas and we were walking under tunnels from buildings to buildings. They pretty much are all connected. And I got tired of the AC. And I told my husband, well, he was my boyfriend at that time. I was like, I'm tired of the AC. Let's go. Oh, it's starting over. Let's go outside. Oh my God. I step outside. It was so hot. Some buildings provided spray, like water to spray you. Okay. And I was like, let's get back in. That's how hot it was. So there's that here. Rwanda is currently hosting the UCI Road World Championship, making history as the first African nation to host the prestigious cycling event. The championships are taking place in Kigali from September 21st to 28, 2025. Alright. There they are here. I didn't really pay attention. There's a video I saw a couple days ago. I didn't really pay too much attention to that particular video. It's somewhere here. Not that. This one. I saw it a couple days ago. So it seems like they were practicing, those cyclists. And there's this Rwanda person from Africa. This African, it looks like a one speed, was really beating the cyclists, the professional cyclists. Let me go into that and that will be it. Alright, let's see. Is there a music? Yeah, so there's a music. Let me read the thing here. Professional cyclists were stunned when Rwandese men riding a black member overtook them with ease. They used to that. The heat and everything. And they're going downhill. The heat and everything. Oh, I didn't see the speed from that video. Well, I don't think they're going as well. He's going pretty fast. So where's the other guy? Did he left already? There he is here. But anyway, that's that. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Oh, the next video that I'm gonna do, I will try to commenting on some of those clips here. These have different video clips from Twitter, TikTok. So it's a video that has accumulate different TikTok clips that talks about how African American see Trump's presidency. So I'm gonna go over some of them and give you my opinion, because some of them sort of raise some issues that I've brought up in past videos. So that's what I wanted to do in this video, but I ended up doing different things. There were that much video clips or tweets regarding Harry and Meghan. Whatever I showed you, that's all I saw that was somewhat reasonable for me to share with you. Maybe later today. Alright, I'll find more. Just before I finish edit this video, I decided to hop on Twitter to see what I could share with you. So there's this here 2 hours ago. So right now it's 4 p.m. Okay, so you listen to the beginning of this video when I started, and I've been editing ever since. I ate lunch, I did different recordings, I did part 2, the one that I really wanted to, and then I just finished whatever I recorded earlier. And I was like, damn, let me see if there's anything Harry and Meghan to add to this video. So there's this here. Alright, congratulations to Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, who've been named Project Healthy Mind Humanitarian of the Year. The two will accept this prestigious honor next month in New York City. God help them. Okay, so 10 seconds. Let's see if there's a music. Yeah, there's a music. So I'll just put some screenshot in between. Okay, so that's that. Let's read some of the comment. Let's pause. Source, that's from People magazine. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's next New York City outing announced, and it comes with a big honor, exclusive people. All right. There's this. Yes, that's right. Look at my faves, doing things that actually makes a difference in the world. Service is universal. I want just word for these two. There's the heart here. That's an ad. What will Willie and Kate come up with to try to get back in the limelight because they are jealous? For me, all I'm thinking is prayers, because the last, let me not bring up some past, let's just say, okay, the chase that happened in New York, but now they probably will have police escort. Alright, there's this. Oh wow, congratulations Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They need to travel separately this time. But, okay, so I know why this person said. Brilliant news and well deserved. Agree. They've done so much good with the Archwell Foundation and spoke up loud for those parents whose voices will not have otherwise been heard. With this comment here, they need to travel separately. Yes, but meet at a hotel. That's what it is. Meet at a hotel, and then wherever they're gonna stay, they could do that privately. Because the whole reason they did not go straight to their friends, whoever they were staying with, is because it was a private residence. So they need to stay at a hotel, and then they could do their thing separately later on. Happy for them. There's the heart. Congratulations. Oh wow, how lovely. It's so well deserved. I'll post that later on my community board. There's another thing I wanted to share with you. This. Now, remember how I said they did their thing in terms of politics. The MAGAs, they did their thing in the South America, and then they move up until now they're waiting for America. So there's this here. I literally just saw it. Make Argentina great again, MAGA. So it seems like they just elected a MAGA type in Argentina. Okay, holy shit. Argentina just elect Javier Milei as their next president. History has been made today. I don't know who he is. I never follow Argentinian politics. So there's that. Isn't that actress who went to Mexico who was cursing the police? Was she from Argentina? Oh, there's Elon Musk here. Prosperity is ahead for Argentina. Right now, this is a time where people need to think it's not going to be like that forever. All right. just keep that in mind. Let me search for what I was just mentioning here. That Argentinian, either an actress or model, was cursing at a police in Mexico. And there was something that happened later on where she went to court. Let me see if that's from Argentina. Okay, so this is what I wrote in ChatGPT. Did an Argentinian actress curse at a Mexican, it should have been a Mexican police in 2025? The answer is yes. There are credible reports that an Argentine actress, also model, that's what I thought. Name, I'll look her name here. Okay, that's her name here. Verbally cursed at a traffic transit officer in Mexico City in 2025. You could pause and read this. Let me go on Google and search for the person's name. Picture. Yep, this is the incident here. That's when she was leaving the court after they had, I guess, ticket her. She had to do something, and when she left, they were throwing water or whatever it is. And this is where she was cursing at the police. All right, so there they are. They have them in the South. They started little at a time. They move up, and now there's America who's doing this thing with Trump. But it's a matter of time, okay? Look at her face here. Oh, Jesus Christ. God help us. God help us. All right, so now that country where she's from just elected a MAGA type for president. Oh, that's him. U.S. offers a financial lifeline to Argentina's Javier Milei. Scott Bessent proposes support package during market volatility. Argentina president is trying to contain a run on peso and slide asset prices. I don't know what's going on. So there they are here. All right, so that's it. If I'm not mistaken, after the Holocaust that happened in what's that country? Germany. Majority of those people, those officers, yes, they did scatter throughout the world, but a good portion went to Argentina. Let me pause and search again. I'm talking on top of my head, so I have to verify if what I'm thinking is correct. This is what I wrote on ChatGPT. After the Holocaust, did some of the high-ranking Nazi officials ran to Argentina? The answer is yes. Some high-ranking Nazi officials did escape to Argentina after the Holocaust and the end of World War II. All right, you could go and search more. All right, so that was on top of my head, so I was right. So it's flourished. They're back again. Only God could help us. Only God could help us. But these people, they want to spread hate everywhere they go. All right, so that is it. Thank you for watching. I wanted to add these tweets to what I did earlier. Oh, I see Marco. You know what? Let's leave that as that. Maybe later tonight I'll find more. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.